Alright, for our next problem from Chapter 9, we have matrix multiplication. Two different problems. One 3 by 3 and a 3 by 2. Remember, it's rows and then columns. Now, in order for the multiplication to work out, the 2 in the middle must be the same, and our result matrix will be a 3 by 2. So, without any further ado, we're going to write this matrix. This row must be dipped into this column. So 0 times negative 2 is going to be 0. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. And 4 times 1 is 4. For this next entry, I'm going to take my first row and dip it into my second column, which is 0 times 1. 3 times 2 is 6. And 4 times 5 is 20. Then, for second row, first column, I'm going to take my second row and put it in my first column. So that's negative 3 times negative 2, which is 6, plus 2 times negative 4, which is negative 8. So 6 minus 8. And then 0 times 1 is 0, so we don't write that. Now for my second row, second column, I take second row and dip it in the second column. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. 2 times 2 is 4. And 0 times 5 is 0. Now for the third row, we've got third row, first column. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. And then 1 times 1 is 1. So we have 3 things there. Then third row, second column. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. And 1 times 5 is 5. Alright, we tally all these things up. And we get negative 12 and 4 is negative 8. 6 and 20 is 26. And 6 minus 8 is negative 2. Negative 3 and 4 is 1. Negative 2 plus 8 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 1 minus 4 plus 5 is 2. And this is the result of that multiplication. Now, for the harder one, this is 3 multiplications. So we need to do a size check. A 2 by 2, a 2 by 3, and a 3 by 2. So the 2 by 2 times the 2 by 3, that works. The result is going to be a 2 by 3, which when we multiply it by the 3 by 2, is going to work out. And our result is going to be a 2 by 2. So it all checks out. Now let's do the first multiplication, which is going to be the 2 by 2 and the 2 by 3, which is going to give us our 2 by 3. So negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Negative 5 times 0 is 0, so we don't write it. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Negative 2 times 0 is 0. Negative 5 times negative 1 is 5. Then 5 times 1 is 5. And 0 times 4 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 2 is 10. And 5 times 0 is 0. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So, copying over the 2, negative 1, 3, 5, negative 1, 0. I'm just going to move this all down here as I calculate what this matrix is. So, it's negative 2, 5, negative 18, 30, 5, and negative 4. All multiplied by 2, negative 1, 3, 5, negative 1, 0. So this is going to be a 2 by 2, as I said, because it's a 2 by 3 and a 3 by 2. So negative 2 times 2 is going to be negative 4. Negative 18 times 3 is going to be negative 54, if I'm not mistaken. 5 times negative 1 is going to be negative 5. So that's that one entry. Now for the first row, second column, take first row, dip it in the second column. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. Negative 18 times 5 is negative 90. Some big numbers here. 5 times 0 is 0, so we leave it. Okay, 5 times 2 is going to give me 10. 30 times 3 is 90. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. For my final entry, it's going to be 5 times negative 1. And 30 times 5, which is 150. Adding all that up, we're going to have the 2 by 2, negative 4, and negative 5 is negative 9. Negative 9 and 54 should give me negative 63. Then 2 minus 90 is negative 88. 10 and 90 is 100, plus 4 is 104. And negative 5 and 150 is 145, which is the product of these three matrices.